2015. 91 feet out, the footage reading at the top of your screen. I will be flipping the screen every now and then, which will flip the footage reading, just to give you a correct angle at the pipe. You see here's the bottom of the sewer pipe. We are currently in the clay sewer pipe out front of the property, under the sidewalk, where the camera will no longer advance due to number of fittings, number of turns in layman terms. So too many turns for the camera cable that you see here, this fiber optic cable. This can only go past so many turns before you can't manually push it anymore through the clean out here. So we are at 91 feet minus this slack here, so you're about minus 4 feet. So you're about, you're about 87 feet out, and that's really the reason why the camera inspection before didn't go past there 80 something feet. It's too many turns. The camera can't advance. You would need a new clean out access, which this is what we call a clean out access. You would need a new one of these installed at the front of the property for us to continue scoping the line. So I will be inspecting in reverse and also narrating as we go. There may be a few breaks in the video because there will be a couple of different videos spliced together. So we will be inspecting in reverse. So that's why you'll see me pulling back. Each circular, see this shape here? That's a joint in the clay pipe. Looks to be in good condition for these first two joints. Pulling back, you'll see the footage getting less. We're at 87 feet, and right at the 86 foot mark is a root intrusion. You can see clearly these are tree roots here, and we pull back through that. I'm going to give you a good shot at that. So this entire mass right here is tree roots, completely blocking the sewer line. You have a little bit of room for the water to get past. That's why it's not currently stopped up. But here's a beautiful shot at the tree roots here. This is where your 4-inch pipe turns into 6-inch, which we call the transition, at the property line, at the sidewalk. We've also pulled through 2 turns already. So you're looking at the wall of a pipe because it turns that way, as you can see. So we've pulled back through 2 turns, which my guess is that that's where it dives down at the front of the property to get towards the city sewer level. So this is the top of the dive. That's a 45-degree elbow that you're looking at. We're still in clay pipe. You can see the pink and red tones of the pipe here. There's another joint where the pipes are put together. So at that bend and beyond, which is right under the sidewalk, right at the property line, that's where your first tree root intrusion is. And then as we pull back in reverse, you will see more joints. It's a little bit of a dislocation, some tree roots, nothing big. Another joint there. We're currently at 73 feet. Pulling back. Another joint, some tree roots there. Some more tree roots growing along the wall of the pipe, entering from behind, as you can see here. So the tree roots grow in at the joints. The joints are vulnerable because each joint was made with a mortar. When these sewer pipes were originally installed, it's just one piece of pipe going into the next through a hub, and the hub was just packed with mortar, and that's how they created these joints. So over the years, the mortar loses its integrity, it gets brittle, starts eating away, erosion. Roots find their way in here because they're smart, and they feed off of the water and the nutrients, so to speak. So second root intrusion. So 2 root intrusions, one major one, one minor one. A couple of joints dislocated. Still in clay pipe, as you can see. So just to reiterate, the camera will not advance due to the number of turns and the length of the sewer line. We would need a closer clean out access to the city saddle connection that's in the middle of the street in order to get a proper visual of the condition of the sewer pipe from the sidewalk to the middle of the street, which we call the lateral, which is actually 6 inches in diameter, as the property sewer line or building sewer line is 4 inches in diameter. We're pulling back through another turn here, clay pipe, staring at the wall. So we just pulled back through another turn and another major root intrusion. We're going to pause the video so I can locate this root intrusion at 32 feet from the cleanout. Pausing video.